Okay, we got foggy lens. Okay, try to do the best I can here. Get this foggy lens taken care of. House is pretty cold, the AC's on. Alright, we're going to talk about Dodge Dakota pickup trucks today.
Cloud's way over there. It's raining here. So I don't even remember that cloud being over us. So welcome to my YouTube channel, everybody.
It's going to take a minute. This online school has been taking up a lot of my time, and after that last video of the jet ski, that pretty much wiped me out. My back I couldn't take it. I took a couple days off. It's Tuesday now, and what I did was I had an issue with my truck. It would shut off all the time. I got a 04 Dodge Dakota. Well, it just so happens that if you look over there, I have a 03 Durango with the same motor, the 4.7. Alright, so what I did was I took the computer out of that Durango and put it in my Dakota. Okay, well, it runs fine. It worked. However, since let me keep wiping this off. Since the truck shifts properly, it runs properly, but now when I start it, just about every light on the dash comes on because it's the wrong computer. So let's show you what it does. Okay, so we have the door jar, the door's open, ABS lights on, check engine light, check gauges. Over here, the oil pressure doesn't work, but it runs fine. So I went online and I purchased another computer. This is a used computer, but it's got the same numbers on it as the one I took out. These numbers right here, the P5609, 029, 03, mine's a 7, I believe, AC. Just that one number is different, but it should still be the same. But anyways, it came out of a Dakota Sport 4.7. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this computer and see if that takes the lights off of the dash. And I'm working with the online school thing that starts. They only get half-hour lunch, and he gets a late lunch. He doesn't get lunch until 1:30. And he gets from 1:30 to 2 o'clock, which a half hour is not a long lunch, and they don't give him a recess. So that's been pretty much taking my time up. Okay, in case you're not familiar with this 4.7, this is the Magnum, this is the Sport. The computer is located over here. So this computer that is in here does belong to this Durango. We need a 10. we'll use this short one right here. If you do electrical on these new vehicles, it's important to disconnect the battery. I'm going to try to get you at the best angle possible for the computer, which is probably, you're going to be able to see much. Take this off right here. Well, I'm taking an air filter off because it's going to give me a little bit more room. Not much more room, but it's going to give me a little bit. I'm not mistaken, those are 8s. You see what I see? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and unplug these. Remove these 4 bolts. Push these little red tabs back and push it down. They come right unplugged. Now my ABS light was already on, and I think that's due to me needing to take the differentials off and cleaning the little magnet that's in there off. Just something I haven't done with this truck yet. Watched a few videos on this where people have changed O2 sensors, fuel injectors, alternators, pickup modules, all kinds of things, and still never fits their thing. Now this looks a lot different. This is out of that Durango over there. So this will go back in the Durango. Now let's get the proper one. This is the difference between the 03 computer and this is the 04. Keeps it a lot cooler. But this did work. So if you can pick one up to get you down the road, it's better to have one than not have one, because when my computer went out, I had to reset it all the time by disconnecting the battery, connect the battery back up, and then it would run and drive for a little while. Sometimes it was an hour, sometimes it was a mile, sometimes it was a day. But the computer was going bad. I changed computers, and I really haven't had any problems other than the gauges not working properly. I went ahead and I bought a new valve body for the transmission in this, and it still shifted weird. When I changed the computer, when I put that Durango computer in there, it started shifting proper. So I wonder how many people out there went and had their transmission rebuilt when that need rebuilt, and they probably just put a computer in your vehicle. I picked this computer up off of eBay, 90-day warranty, doesn't include labor. Well, you see, there's really not a lot of labor putting this in. There's 3 8mm bolts, that's it. And then the air cleaner just made it easier for me to get these nuts, or these bolts. They're actually screws. They're not even bolts, they're screws. So I changed the computer and it shifts way better. Believe it or not, how this matters, I have no clue. The air conditioning even blows colder. We're going to plug these back in, and they're all color-coded. Pick up the camera right there. They're all color-coded, so you can't get them wrong. It's going to rain and it's hot. I am sweating already, and I have this isn't a big job, but it's so humid here in Florida that, so we got that done. We're going to go back to the 10mm. No, 8. We needed 8. That's right. 8 with an extension. With an extension to tighten up this air cleaner. Okay, before the phone rang, we got this bolted up. Now we're going to put the air cleaner back on. Make sure that we get this little hose on there first. Air cleaner back on this thing. It was a job. Somebody wanted me to cut a tree down. The tree people wanted $1,000 to do it, and they said they'd hire me to do it for $700. But guess what, guys? I don't do heights, and I don't want the responsibility of wrecking anybody's yard, and I don't own a chainsaw. So I just said I'm afraid of heights and left it at that. Alright, so computer's changed. Alright, so we got one thing left to do. Let's just start this baby up and see if it works. Hook the battery back up. Go back to my 10mm, it's 11. It is so humid. It's been raining constant every day. We're supposed to have this weather. This is the kind of weather we're supposed to have. Put the camera down. We're supposed to have this weather in May. It's just now coming August. We got some hurricanes out there. Alright. It's tight. I'll take this computer and these tools and put them over here out of the ring. Now the only thing left is to start it. Make sure everything's connected correctly. Yep. Battery's tight. So all them lights that were on the dash. Oh, let's see if they go out. see what happens. We got airbag light on, that went out. Doors open, that went out. The seatbelt's on. Look at that. The oil pressure's working. Close the door. I'm gonna go ahead and put my seatbelt on, see if that turns that light on. Oh, what's that? The ABS light came back. I knew that ABS light would come on. That's not a big deal. I know what the fix is the differential. Turn the air off. Let's try transmission. Reverse. Oh, I just washed my truck. Damn it. Well, it's fixing the rain. I'm going to roll windows up. Alright, so looks like mission accomplished. And it really didn't take that long. Alright. Thanks for watching.